Hey,
Good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Bonjour, I tell
Oh,
class.
bonjour, chef.
Yay!
Hey, love your hair, Chef.
Thank you, thank you. How y'all doing this morning?
Good.
This is
Good.
Learning with Care segment with Chef Destiny
Chef Aja.
and we are pleased to be with you here today. Today is beautiful Wednesday, Humpback Wednesday, almost through the week. We're gonna go ahead and get started. When the people come on in, it's 11 o'clock. So I'll
Hey,
go ahead
Stacy.
and spot you, Aja.
Oh, chef.
Jawanda.
Huh? Hello. Sorry. Double mic.
Okay, go ahead, Aja.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Today, I'm going to be preparing two dishes. This is going to be in honor of Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl weekend. It's Kansas City against Tampa Bay. So I'm going to make a dish that represents Kansas City, a dish that represents Tampa Bay. For Kansas City, it's known for barbecue. So I'm going to be making a barbecue buffalo hot chicken dip with toasted crostini on the side. And I'm going to be making a potato and real crab cake to represent Tampa Bay for the seafood that's near the water. In honor of Black History Month, I just wanted to let you know, discuss with you a chef. When I went to LaCourte on Blue College, I was honored to be taught by a chef named Chef Daryl Schuler. He resides in Georgia. He's still alive. We're going to give him his flowers while he's here because he is the first African-American chef to have obtained the honor of being a master chef. To be a master chef, you have to go through a 130-hour intense test with both cooking, reading, writing, etc. If you want to check him out, his name is Chef Daryl Schuler, first African-American master chef in 2014. All right, on to the recipe. Let me adjust my camera. Can everybody see?
Yes.
All righty. Okay, so this is going to be for the buffalo barbecue chicken dip. You're going to start off with some chicken. I use canned chicken. You can use leftover chicken. You can use a rotisserie chicken. This is a good dish to use with any leftover chicken that you have, but it's also something different to use if you have canned chicken that you may normally make chicken salad with. I sauteed some red onion, some fresh garlic, okay? I sauteed that for like 20 minutes, let it cook down, and I'm gonna add this to my dip. Now, if you don't like onion, you already know, feel free to not use it. If you don't want the onion to be this big, okay, you can cook it, then blend it up. So you mix that together. And to this, I'm going to add, I'm eyeballing it, okay? I'm gonna add a little bit of ranch dressing. All right. I'm gonna add some hot sauce. I like heat, as y'all know.
Right.
And then I'm gonna add some barbecue sauce. I have these little containers here. And like I said before, you're just going to do it to your liking. All right. Now I also have a jar of pickled peppers, hot sauce that Mama gave me. And you see how low it is. I use this in a lot of things. I love the taste of it. I'm gonna add a little bit of the juice to that. You can opt out of that. I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce, a couple of drops. And then I have a little chicken seasoning that I'm gonna use, just a little. And you just mix this together. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. Now you can put cream cheese in this. You can, any type of cheese you want, okay? That's up to you. I didn't have any cream cheese, so I'm not using the cream cheese, but feel free to put the cream cheese. And I have just a small little dish, a baking dish, and it is greased. I'm just gonna pour the dip into the baking dish. And I'm going to top it with pepper jack cheese, okay? And I'm gonna let that go into the oven. All right, now I have some ready to bake roasted garlic bread. It was that day old bread. If y'all aren't familiar, if you go to the grocery store like Kroger's, on the side, they have the markdown bread. This is good to use for croutons, toast points, crostinis, etc. For those that may not know, crostinis is just a toasted bread. That's all. This flavor is roasted garlic. I think it's going to complement the buffalo chicken dip very well. I just sliced it thinly, put it in the oven for about 5 minutes at 400 degrees, and it's going to come out looking like just little toasts, little crostinis. And I'm going to show you the finished product with the dip along with the toast when the dip is cooked, excuse me. The dip is cooking in real time. So just to let you know how easy it is. Now on to the next item. I'm going to be making crab cakes, potato crab cakes. I took a jar, bought some lump crab meat. This little container was $13.99. You know, real crab is very expensive. I find that the potato added to the crab is a really good way to stretch out real crab and to make your crab cake. A lot of times people stretch it with breadcrumbs. If you've ever eaten those bready crab cakes and there's really no crab meat in it. So this is a more flavorful way, in my opinion, to stretch out real crab. So you just take some real crab. Here, I had one real potato. So I just peeled it. It was cooked, of course. I peeled it. I mashed it down. I'm going to add this to my crab. All right. I also have some fresh squeezed lime juice. You can use lemon juice, okay? A little seasoned salt, a little black pepper. And then I have some of this minced garlic that I'm gonna add. And I also have just a little bit of potato flakes, like the instant potato, dried potato flakes, just to add that again to make it a binder, okay? So you just mix that well. Let me move this out of the way. And I have my pan heating with some oil because we're gonna fry these potato cakes in the oil. Now, I'm assuming you can probably use your air fryer. I don't have one, or you can bake it in the oven if you do not want to have, you know, if you're not trying to eat fried food. And this is gonna be, yes, ma'am.
Did you season the potatoes at all? You just boiled them plain?
I just boiled, well, actually I baked them plain.
Oh, okay.
Now I did put a little butter in it, excuse me,
Okay.
when I whipped it up. But
Okay.
no, I didn't use the potatoes at all. Okay, so here we have our, like I said, our lime juice, our garlic, little seasoned salt, little black pepper, little potato flake, real potato, and our crab meat. So I'm making a nice sized crab meat. If you wanted to use this as an appetizer, you can roll it into little balls if you like. And I'm just gonna place it. I'll let it do its thing. Now, while that is cooking, can y'all hear me over the oil popping?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
While that is cooking for our dipping sauce, I just simply took some mayonnaise. I would suggest you use good mayonnaise, like a Duke's, a good, whatever you prefer, but a good mayonnaise. So let me flip my crab cake. All right. So I just got some mayonnaise. I put some lime juice in it, a little paprika for color, a little salt and pepper. And this is going to be like a little, maybe a remoulade sauce, if y'all are familiar with that term, or like a little dipping sauce for your crab cake. Now I have one already prepared. Move this away from you so it's not distracting. Like Destiny said, I'm gonna clean up a little bit the grease spot. And here I have a nice big real crab and potato cake, if y'all can see that. Okay. And you just put a little dipping sauce on top. And it's really, really, really delicious. You can omit the dipping sauce. You can maybe squeeze some more lime to bring out that lime flavor that was already in here. And it's just a really good way to stretch real crab. And also it tastes good together, okay? Now let me show you. Yes, yes.
I got the mayo and the paprika. What else did you put in the dipping sauce?
Some lime, freshly squeezed lime juice, a little salt, a little pepper, and some parsley flakes just for color.
Okay.
All right. So that's that. Let me show y'all. Hopefully it's done. Well, almost done. And here is our buffalo chicken dip. Just gonna mix that melted cheese in there because I just wanted the cheese. Remember, I used some pepper jack cheese to get melted in there. And like I said, you can serve this with your toasted crostini. This was a roasted garlic flavor, so it has more flavor in addition to the flavor that's already in here. You just dip it and eat. So this is two little game day activity foods that y'all can make in honor of Super Bowl. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what would you say the chef name is? I got his name. What is his name?
His name is Daryl Schuler. Daryl Schuler.
Okay.
Yes. You're welcome. Any other questions? All right, if there's no other questions, that's all I have today, Chef.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. Looks good.
Thank you.
All right, we got hot tips and hot hacks with Brenton and Shawanda. Shawanda, go ahead.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Morning. Here's my food tips and hacks. The best way to reduce bacon from shrinking is to run it under cold water and cook in the oven at 365 for 10 minutes or more until crispy. It's said to reduce the shrinking by 50%.
It does.
Wow.
Let raw potatoes stand in cold water for at least half an hour before frying to improve the crispiness of French fries. After you drain your pasta, while it is still hot, grate some sharp parsnip on top before tossing it with your sauce. This way, the sauce has something to stick to. And did you know vinegar, while open, lasts 3 years? Unopened vinegar lasts 5 years. Vanilla extract, open lasts 1 year, unopened lasts 5 years. Thank you.
Would you repeat that about the pasta?
After you drain your pasta, oh, excuse me. Oh. Sorry about that. After you drain your pasta while it's still hot, grate some fresh parsnip on top before tossing it with your sauce. The way the sauce has something to stick to.
Go back to the bacon, please. You
Okay.
said reduce the shrinking the bacon, run it under cold water?
Yes, run it under cold water, cook it in the oven.
Pack or just separate pieces?
I think it's the pack.
Okay.
You say cook it in the oven at 365 for 10 minutes or until crispy. It
Okay.
reduces the shrinking by 50%.
I do that.
Do you do the whole pack or just whatever
No,
you eating
just
for that
slice.
day?
Just for that day,
Cook.
2 or 3
Okay.
slices, yeah.
So Miss Sally, you can either do the pack if you're cooking for the family or just a couple pieces for yourself.
Okay. Okay. So it's put,
You're welcome.
okay.
All right, Breen, you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you all.
It's so
Hello.
good we can see you. Thank you.
That's a blessing. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, the first cooking tip is to wear comfortable clothing and an apron to avoid getting messy in the kitchen. The second cooking tip is to learn all the different ways to cook eggs. The third cooking tip is to store fresh herbs in a glass of water in the fridge.
Okay.
The cooking hack is to help brown sugar stay soft by tossing a orange peel or an apple slice along with the brown sugar in a airtight container.
Okay.
Any
All
questions?
right, thank you, Brent and Shawan.
That.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. So what I'm gonna be doing today is sweet potato waffle and an oven fried chicken breast. So I pounded my chicken breast. You can either do that in between plastic wrap or a Ziploc bag. I prefer a Ziploc bag or grocery shopping bag. That way stuff don't get splattered everywhere. I have my seasoned flour, my egg, milk and hot sauce, and my panko breadcrumb. I'm gonna season the chicken a little, and I seasoned the flour, so.
You can use your own seasoning, or is there a special one?
Yeah, you can use your own seasoning, chicken seasoning. You know, my 3 favorites are garlic powder, onion powder, and the salt-free Mrs. Dash.
Mm-hmm.
I keep those in my house, and some lemon pepper and slap your mama.
Okay.
So I'll dip it in this flour first, make sure it's nice and coated. And yes, season your flour. Make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. Anybody know what we dipping it in next?
Egg batter.
Egg batter.
Yes, the egg batter. Thank you. Now, you can also double dip if you want to go back and dip it in the flour one more time and dip it back in here. That's just going to make it a little crispier. Got my panko right here. And that's just our waffle maker letting us know that she is ready. So you're gonna take that and you're gonna bake it for about 10 to 12 minutes until it's done. And that's just depending on your size of chicken breast or whatever meat you decide to use and how well you pound it. So that's gonna go into the oven. Let me get this out of the way. So for our waffle mixture, I boiled the sweet potato. I added vanilla extract and a little brown sugar and mushed it up. You want to make sure it's nice and mushed, no hard pieces in there. And the type of waffle mix I'm using It's this kind right here. It's called protein.
Mm-hmm.
Pancake and waffle mix. I really like it. Now on the sides, it tells you for 14 grams of protein, you just add water and prepare it the regular way. For 16 grams of protein, you use milk instead of water. And for 19 grams of protein, you use milk and an egg. And that's what I did. And I believe these are wheat-based. Yes, they are. These are wheat-based. And I found these at Aldi's.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I already mixed up my batter. I'm gonna add not all of this, but about a tablespoon of the sweet potato. Give it a mix. Add a pinch of more milk. And this is almond milk. But I know they got all kind of milks now. Oat milk.
Yep.
Cashew milk.
Rice milk, soy milk, hemp milk, goat milk.
And human milk.
Oh my God.
Well, we all grew up on it first.
Yes, we did.
If you was breastfed. So our waffle maker is nice and hot. We're gonna grease it up. And I got my little brush right here because I don't have no spray oil.
If we don't like waffles, can we do it for pancakes too?
Yes, you can.
All right.
Go ahead, throw your little sweet potato in there. All right, now I'm gonna put this in our waffle maker. Now they have smaller waffle makers than this. This is industrial size. Y'all know when we get y'all them waffles and all them fixing on the women's walk, and y'all love that. We're gonna get this stuff out the way. Now, any questions while she's over here cooking? Now, you can use agave for syrup or regular syrup. You can put some frozen berries on there.
Okay.
Fresh fruit. Did I have a question?
Yes, I do. In the sweet potatoes, you put brown sugar
And vanilla extract.
Vanilla extract. That's it?
Yes.
Okay.
And she'll ding and let us know when she's ready. The green light will come on. What's y'all favorite part of the chicken, white or dark?
Start now.
Okay, while our waffle is cooking, we can go ahead and give you a little bit of info. We are wanting to do a culinary art slideshow. What do y'all think about that?
I like it.
So what I need from you, my lovely students, is what I've been asking y'all for since last year, is some nice, beautiful pictures of your food that you made. Whether it's my recipes, Aja's recipes, or your own recipe. Kim, can you help me out? When is the last submission for pictures and who we submitting them to? Myself? Miss Terrell, somebody chime in.
You.
Okay.
This year, 2021, for OAM, Older Americans Month, which is in the month of May, we decided to add another feature since we're doing everything virtual for Destiny to present for you all pictures of your food. So that means every day when you eat, we eat every day, unless you're fasting. You want to take pictures of the food that you deem or you think that looks beautiful. Y'all can keep the pictures of that throw together. So
Kim. Maybe that throw together is delicious.
Yes. Sometimes the throw together be the best meals. I'm just saying you want something to look appealing to the eye. But so that just involves taking pictures with your phone every time you make something delicious. It can be appetizers, entrees, snacks, drinks, whatever it may be. And what I suggest to you is try to make the background look clean. But however, taking pictures of food is different from taking pictures of like artwork. For food, you might be right over a plate.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
So be mindful of your background noise. So that's what we're asking for. And
Miss Peggy, mute yourself.
You have to mute yourself.
I'm sorry.
It's all right, Miss Peggy. Destiny, are you going to create your own website, email, or you want me to give the same email that I've been giving?
I can type my personal email in here, but it's zmile2003@yahoo.com. But I will type that in the chat box.
Can you say that slower?
Z, as in zebra. MILE, the number 4, ME2003@yahoo.com.
Can I add a little bit to that? So it's kind of like a culinary showcase. That's basically what it is. And you guys get to highlight your recipes and you'll take a picture of it because we can't do the artwork this year. So we're doing it virtually. So the art instructors are putting together the artwork walk virtually. And Destiny and Kimberly came up with an idea to showcase y'all's recipes or Destiny's recipes or whatever. And we're going to showcase that virtually. So it's a day for you to shine. So it can be something that you haven't made already, your family's favorite recipe. And we just want to give you an opportunity to highlight that. Y'all look so excited about that.
I like
We know you gotta cook.
Also, young people, don't forget that one feature that you may also include for this virtual culinary arts virtual show is your photo. You might want a photo of you with an apron and a chef hat on, and then your slide will show after that. But don't forget too, it will be helpful if you give your recipes or your pictures, the food, a name, like Leona's decadent chocolate cake. I don't know.
Okay. Kimberly, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your assistance.
Yes, it was Kimberly. Kimberly brought the idea to me and I thought it was just absolutely wonderful. So thank you, Kim.
Thank you. Loving it.
All right, now our sweet potato waffle and our chicken is done.
Wow.
I'm gonna give it a little drizzle of the
All right,
agave.
don't forget to take a picture of that.
Oh, baby, I take pictures every day. If you was on Facebook, you would know. So here is the final product. That is our oven fried chicken breast and our jumbo sweet potato Belgian waffle.
It is
So
jump.
beautiful. It's chunky. So you ain't got to eat that whole thing. You could cut it in half and do 2 pieces. Save the other 2 for the next day. What y'all think?
I think it looks good. It looks good.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to cut her off. Now I told y'all, me and Aja, we do not always go over what we're going to do So it's just got to be culinary twinism or something. I don't know. But I have a Black History video I want y'all to see. The first Black chef, famous ever. We're gonna watch a short video. Does anybody know who he is?
No, see it.
His name is Rufus Estes. And let's get a watch on. Everybody see?
Yes.
Yes.
Of our right series for Black History Month at blacksandperiodfilms.com. And today I want to talk about good things to eat as suggested by Rufus. Rufus Estes was essentially one of the first Black celebrity chefs in the early 1900s. In
Yeah,
1990, he published his book, and this is the full name, Good Things to Eat as Suggested by Rufus, a collection of practical recipes for preparing meats, game, fowl, fish, puddings, pastries, etc. by Rufus Estes.
Can you turn it up a little bit?
Private car service and present chef of the subsidiary companies of the United States Steel Corporations in Chicago. Born 1857 as a slave in Tennessee, during the Civil War, his mother got sick when his two brothers died in the Civil War fighting for the Union, and he made it his main life's goal to make sure that he took care of his mother. And so that's what led him to cooking, and ended up getting hired at the age 16 in Nashville by a restaurant keeper. So he worked there until he was 21 years old, and then in 1881, he got a position at 77 Clark Street in Chicago, and that was good for him because he was making $10 a week. In 1883, he entered the Pullman service. Now, just a quick history drop. The Pullman service was notorious for hiring Black men. It was one of the most prestigious jobs you could get at that time. You had to be college educated, and you basically were a luxury butler on trains.
Mm-hmm.
Job, but because of the way they were being paid, it became a job that was looked up to in the Black community. After he entered the Pullman service, he remained there until 1897. But while he was there, he became very well known, and they put him in a specific train car so that he could cook for all of the celebrities and people that went through. I want to see a film about his life, or even a series, because he did achieve a lot. Really interesting to me, the fact that because he was employed by the Pullman service, he traveled all over the world. In 1894, he sailed from Vancouver on the Empress of China with Mr. and Mrs. Nathan Baldwin for Japan. He was with them while they were visiting the Cherry Blossom Festival in Tokyo. So he was born as a slave in Tennessee and ended up all the way in Vancouver and Japan. If done right, his story would be an amazing journey. He left
That's smart.
given complete culinary control over a car by Mr. Arthur Stillwood. He worked there until 1907, and then a few years later, in 1911, he published his book. A film or a series about Rufus Estes would show him traveling all over the world and to multiple states within the United States as a Pullman porter. He was ambitious, he was a go-getter, he was very determined, and he was extremely talented. I would love a film about one of the first Black celebrity chefs, Rufus Estes. Someone should write it.
All right. Salute to you,
Awesome.
Rufus. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that is something that I didn't know. You know, I've been doing, I'm sorry, y'all.
Skin. It's strong, glowing, and biologically unique. We are Melee, co-created with dermatology.
But I ain't ready to go yet. So when I say Bobby, you say Bobby.
All right, sorry, y'all. But that was some good information to know. I'm gonna, and I like that Asha did it too. I'm gonna do it every week. Give y'all a new Black history fact that's culinary based or teach you about somebody that we all should look up to and thank. I have to say, he's the first Black famous one. You paved the way for all of us to be able to do that. So I salute you, Rufus Esty. Now we're gonna play a little game. Y'all know I love little games. So this is called Guess the Food Emoji. So they're gonna give us a little time to guess, and then I'll stop. All right, here we go. Here's the first one.
Chocolate chip cookie?
Say what?
Chocolate chip cookie?
Nope. Somebody else?
How about a roll of cheese?
A who?
A roll of cheese.
No.
Pizza?
You have to put the two pictures together to create the word. All right, we got countdown 19. Going countdown.
Crystal
chips.
Nope.
Krispy Kreme?
No. Okay, the answer is
Fortune.
Oh,
I got y'all.
that was hard.
Got y'all good. I was a little stooped on that one too. Here go number 2. All right, here we go. I'm starting the countdown.
Pineapple.
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 Correct. You gotta let the timer go out, then we'll go to the next one. All right, number 3.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
Correct.
All right, Mr. Stacy.
All right, going to number 4. See if y'all get this one.
Apple cherry.
Say what?
Kiwi apple cherry.
No. All right, time's up.
Chocolate punch.
Oh, fruit juice.
Oh. Now, I don't know why they put it in that wine glass. How are we supposed to know that's juice?
Yeah, that got me.
Number 5.
Chocolate milkshake.
Yeah.
Babe, you gotta keep you at home because you in the street too much. You eat out a lot.
That one was easy. That one was really easy.
It's cute.
All right, what number we on? 5?
6.
Oh.
Firefox.
Hot dog.
Who said it?
Hot dog. Yeah, that's right. Kim.
Hot dog.
Well, Miss Peggy, don't feel bad because that's the first thing my mind said to me was Firefox. But
How do
it is
those
right,
taste?
Kim, hot dog.
So,
How does a Firefox taste?
I don't know.
Cheesecake.
Yes,
That was too easy.
too easy. All right, now the next
Okay,
number.
know what that one
number
was.
8.
Corn dog.
Yep.
Mr. States, is you watching my video?
No, but you let it slip when you
popped up
tried to
there.
fast forward.
Oh, Lord, let me not do that no more. I see you, Brent, getting that water in.
Thank you so much. God bless you for noticing.
Amen, I'm right with you. Right, here we go. Number 9, we're just going to do 10 of them.
Okay.
pineapple juice.
That's what it better be in that wine glass.
Right.
Palm juice. Coconut juice.
Could be
You say
coconut
what?
juice.
Palm juice.
Palm juice. Coconut juice.
Coconut don't have
Oh, could be coconut.
Tropical
drink.
drink.
Oh, boo. Number 10.
Old chicken.
Is that it?
No.
No,
That can't be it. We don't.
Bald head drumstick.
Uh-huh.
I don't know that.
KFC. Lord have mercy.
Yes.
They ought to be ashamed of themselves. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Okay, so I got a joke for y'all today.
Ready?
All right. Yesterday, my husband thought he saw a cockroach in the kitchen. So he sprayed everything down and cleaned thoroughly. Today, I'm putting the cockroach in the bathroom.
Oh, that was a good one.
I thought that was so funny. Well, I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the class today.
Yes.
Love
enjoyed
Irish
it.
dishes. I love buffalo anything.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Appreciate y'all, and don't forget about the slideshow. One more time, Kim, they got till, what's the deadline to send me the picture?
April 15th.
April 15th.
Oh,
We want to make this miraculous and awesome because it is the first of its kind. And y'all know, you know, when other folks see something good, they might want to jump on. So we want to be the pioneers of it. Darnell facility and anybody else who's in our class from the other facilities, we love you. We thank you. You're new to the class. We love having you, and we will see you guys on tomorrow.
That's right. Thank you.
Have a beautiful, blessed day. And I'm rocking
On purpose.
royal purple because it's go with Black History Month and some other. I think it's also it's something else. I don't want to call it wrong. It's either sex trafficking awareness or something else color. I'll let y'all know tomorrow.
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence. Thank you, Aja. Thank you. All right, y'all have a blessed day now.
You too.